raise, maybe make it 1800 or so. Someone might raise him behind him, and he doesn't want to risk that.
There's the stone-cold poker face of Ashley Hames, laughing as he looks at his hole cards. And so, Mir takes down the pot.
Yeah. It's going well, but I got moved to a very tough but very interesting table. I guess they're putting us up on the TV table next. But it's a pretty tough table. I'm having a blast. The Irish Open is so much fun, and they put on such a great tournament. I can't wait to come back.
So, welcome back to the TV featured table, and let's introduce you to our new bevy of faces. Stephen Murphy is in seat 1 under the Irish tricolour, as is Philip Baker, right next to him, seat 2. Seat 3, Packy Quinn, just over 10,000 chips. Seat 4, Paul Temple. Seat 5 at our televised feature table is being hosted by Tim Blake. Seat 6, the very famous Michael Greco. Right next door to him is Mihai Manole. And last seat, but definitely not least, world champion Jamie Gold. So, blinds commencing at 2 and 400 at this level. And, well, we're still lucky enough to be blessed by having Neil Channing in the commentary box with us. So we've moved up a level, Neil. Is this going to instigate the changing of gears, or is it a little early on still in the tournament for people to start thinking that deep?
Well, there's not too many internet kids on the table, but we're on to 200, 400 blinds. I think the internet kids will be going for 1,050 would be their traditional raise. I think people do step up here. 1,100 is more your old school raise. That's my kind of thing. Jamie Gold can't resist it. He loves calling. Well, this is pretty interesting. Manole's decided 10 deuce, the old Doyle Brunson hand, is a good hand to be raising with from middle position.
And Gold calls him with the Queen 8.
Yeah, I'm guessing if I'm in a tournament and Jamie Gold's sitting on my left, I'm basically not looking to try and run lots of bluffs.
No.
This is a man whose MO is generally I call.
Manole is a favourite after we see the flop.
He certainly is, and he's got quite a lot of chips, a lot of smaller chips in his stack as well, which suggests that he's been playing a lot of pots.
I can steal every time. I had 15 and
How much left? Talk about putting the guy on the spot.
12 and a half. 12,000. I had 15 at the beginning of the hand.
Yes, Jamie Gold, of course, famously when he won the World Championship, use of speech play was a big thing with him, and he perhaps doesn't really want to know how many chips here. He's perhaps trying to suss out just the strength from his voice and whatever, how comfortable he feels about the whole thing. Of course, Jamie with the flush draw, it's a tricky situation. A lot of people would raise here, and he's got to think about the stack sizes, and he's decided that they've perhaps got a little bit too much money to be shoving the whole lot in on a queen high flush draw. He goes for a call and try and hit it approach. And what he has hit is a straight draw to go with his flush draw. So even though there's only one card to come, the man with one pair is not really a massive favourite in this situation. And Jamie Gold, with the position and a lot of cards to hit, decides move all in. I like this play from Jamie Gold. It's bold, and
he's got the double gutter.
Let's have some fun. Let's gamble.
The double belly busting.
Come on.
Gut shot, straight draw, and the flush draw against Manole's 10s.
Maybe I have no pair again.
Yeah, Mihai, he might have done well to have watched Jamie Gold winning the World Championships. Jamie's already declared he had no pair. Famously during that tournament, whenever he spoke, he basically just told the truth every single time. But it's a very difficult call to make with just a pair of 10s. Obviously the ace and the jack are over cards, and he's got a horrible kicker.
And this is all part of the game, this standing up, and you got a call, and the eye contact.
Yeah, and now he decides to show the hand, show the bluff.
I'm virtually all in, boys.
Michael Greco doing this thing of declaring before anyone's done anything that he's committed himself. He's in the big blind for nearly a quarter of his stack, and he's basically saying, if you raise me, I'm going to call. I tend to find whenever people say that, they're actually talking rubbish, and it just means they're very timid and they're going to throw their hand away. And it makes me much more likely to attack their blinds, actually.
It's unlikely they're going to say it with a pair of aces.
Well, he probably hadn't looked at his cards when he started speaking, but Jamie Gold under the gun with the 9-8 suited, a pretty looking hand, but out of position, a tricky one to play. He goes for a limp.
Me? Yeah. Don't worry about me, I'm like to 3,000.
Paul Temple's flat called it with a pair of sevens.
Raise to 2,000 total.
Sorry, he hadn't flat called it. He was thinking about what to do, and he's decided to make it 2,000. I like this play, actually. He knows that Jamie Gold is often weak when he limps in. He's got position. Even if Jamie calls him, which he will do with his big stat, he's going to get to play a pot against the former world champion with a pair and with position.
And exactly as he predicted, Greco folds with the ace-7. So Gold has, in fact, hit his 8.
Yeah, he's hit the front. It's been unfortunate for Paul Temple. I like his line in this hand, but he's been out-flopped, and Jamie Gold's checked him on the flop, so he's quite naturally decided to make a continuation bet. Don't blame him at all for doing that. He's not to know that Jack and an 8 has suddenly hit Jamie Gold. Jamie Gold will check raise here. There's a straight draw and a flush draw. I'm guessing he's going to make it about 10,000 now. He might just go all in and test Paul Temple. He knows it can't kill him. Paul Temple's got under 20,000. Well, I don't like this play from Jamie Gold. His hand is very vulnerable at this stage. He hasn't really asked any questions with it, unless he picks up a spade, an 8 or a 9 on the turn. Or possibly a 10. Well, it's just got better and better for Jamie Gold. Played it kind of weird so far. He's decided now to go all in. He's hoping that Paul Temple's got an overpair to the board and that he's got lucky on him. He doesn't realise that Paul Temple wasn't as strong as all that. And Paul Temple's just going to think for a while and then fold.
The beauty about this game, it's the only place in the world that they allow you to talk the way that I used to talk before they changed the rules on everybody. They said I could say anything I want here in Ireland. At any time, I can tell them exactly what I have. I could tell them that I just got unbelievably lucky and actually hit it.
Tell me what you've got down.
Well, I'm all in. You show me your 2 cards, I may show you that my hand is in your fold.
I like this Paul Temple.
I mean, there's nothing to lose by showing me your cards. I'm already all in.
Again, Jamie Gold, though, declaring, I got absolutely lucky. He's...
You can say anything you want.
You should have kept quiet.
Well, it wouldn't matter.
I think he did really think that Paul Temple had an overpair to the board, and
I'm trying to do that. I'm thinking that if, let's say, he has a drawing hand, I don't want him to draw against my hand.
You look top down. Where's all my
Maybe a pair of 10s, pair of queens.
I think Paul Temple, I'm not quite sure why he's thinking so long now. I mean, he made a re-raise pre-flop, he made a continuation, but it didn't work out. I think he must fold this one.
Yep, and you're absolutely right. The Northern Irish dairyman, 31 years old, folds it down and gives Jamie Gold his 44,400 pot for that hand. Again, aggression pays. So, button now in front of Packy Quinn.
2,100. Good luck.
If I re-raised, you fold.
Right. 2-1 total.
So Michael Greco finally finds a hand he wants to put it in with. He saved 1 chip left.
I know what name behind you. 100,000. Oh, yeah, I couldn't imagine. Fold.
First.
Please don't call. Oh, no,
Call.
I know I'm losing.
It's all right. It's only a flat call.
It's only a flat call. You just flat call.
Never said raise.
Cool.
So it's a slightly strange situation. Michael Greco decided to make it 2,100 and save
First.
just 100 left. And Packy Quinn decided he would just flat call, he wouldn't go all in. So they don't have to turn their cards up before the flop. And they've still got money left to bet.
Like it says, he still has a chance to fold. 3 clubs, a 2, a 3 and an 8.
Well, Michael's got the jack of clubs, which And he's got the dominating hand as well, so he's a big favourite here, 93%.
Oh, yeah, lively. King Queen, please say King Queen.